Hey. This is HQ. I was bored this evening. I sure was. But then I heard about this Jonathan Majors thing. You know this Jonathan Majors thing where he said I aggressed you to his girlfriend, ex-girlfriend, former girlfriend, whatever, right? So I was just sitting there listening to looking at this like, said Jonathan Majors, an audio recording was just published by Rolling Stone. Damn, on Monday, right? A Rolling Stone article released the audio on Monday. I mean, it was a year after he he avoided jail time, and he was after being convicted of assaulting and harassing her in a separate, some kind of separate case, right? So he's about to be put into uh he's about to get something released, uh his film, I guess it may be called Magazine Dreams, right? Film is about to be released, and everybody is endorsing him. He's coming out of that phase where they know you assaulted someone, you went to jail, or you were arrested, and blah blah blah. So he's coming into his own, into a comeback, right? And all of a sudden, when this movie is about to be released, we get this audio tape about him saying he aggressed this young lady. And he says, I'm ashamed. I've never been aggressive with a woman before. I've never aggressed a woman, but I aggressed you. According to him, he aggressed the lady named Jabari, whatever her name is. Jabari, 32 years old. The white lady. You strangled me and pushed me against the car. 32-year-old Jabari said, can be heard on the tape. He said, yes, all those things are under aggressed. Yeah, that's never happened to me. She said, yes, only towards you. So this man has a history of being aggressive. This man has a history. Yeah, this is live, Triple. It's live. Yes, so this man has been, according to industries, this man has hurt people before. I mean, the whole point is, Triple, he said it on tape. She ain't got to lie. He said it on tape. He said it out loud on tape. It's not a matter of this woman lying. It's a matter of him saying it on tape. She said the tape, it says in this article right here, it said, an audio recording that was obtained and published by Rolling Stone on Monday, nearly a year after the actor avoided jail time after being convicted of assaulting and harassing her in a separate case. Jonathan Majors admitted to battering his ex-girlfriend in this audio tape. They got the audio tape. And I heard the audio tape because that damn O'Shea Jackson, he be getting some scoops. So O'Shea Jackson got it, got the damn audio tape. He had the audio tape of him saying it on tape. I aggressed you. But we had known that because we saw the tape before. We had seen that tape. We had saw him on videotape, fighting in the car, him pushing her back into the car, bumping her head, blah, blah, blah. We had seen all of that. So all of this now has surfaced. And then I got to thinking, he was involved with this Becky. He immediately got involved with Megan Good. So I said to myself, when they got married, I said, and when they first got together, when Megan Good and him got together, I was like, nope, I ain't going for that. Because she had just gotten off of being divorced from Devon. Devon dumped her. She said he dumped her. Her husband, he dumped her after 10 years of marriage. He dumped her. She didn't want a divorce, but he, for some reason, he said, this ain't going to work out. I ain't going to be able to do this Hollywood thing. And he dumped her. So she got with Jonathan Majors. Now, Jonathan Majors, my whole point is, when you got with Jonathan Majors, he wasn't even past that girl. He wasn't even past dealing with, what's her name? The lady, Jabari. So how is it that you got involved with this man and he wasn't even really done with this Jabari lady? And he was assaulting this young lady, or he assaulted this young lady. So how did you get involved with this man just this quickly? They got involved with each other so quickly. I was like, ain't no way. See, we have to understand something. People in Hollywood decide they're going to make contracts. They have such bad reputations that they decide this person and this person, they agents contact each other, and then the agents say, do you want to get married to this person? I mean, do you want to be involved in a fake relationship with this person? Let's set you all up. Maybe publicity can help you. Publicity can help her, and y'all can be together, or y'all can talk to each other. This is what I believe happened with Megan Good and Jonathan Majors. I believe it was a fake marriage. I think it was a fake relationship at the beginning. Maybe they have a contract that they're gonna be married. But you mark my words. Mark my words. They got married exactly 2 years after they started dating. They got married 2 years after they started dating. Watch how many years it take for them to watch how many years it take for them to break up. Maybe she might get pregnant. They might decide they're going to have kids. They might decide they ain't going to have kids. Maybe he's saying we getting older. Okay. Maybe that's what they saying. We getting older. So let's move forward together, have children, and then we can have children, and then we can get a divorce. Okay, maybe that's how they move forward in this contractual relationship. Because ain't no way you gonna tell me that woman got with him after he was charged with assaulting Becky, and they fell in love with each other. Ain't no way you gonna tell me that. I ain't going for that. Okay, that's some garbage. So that's why I don't believe this marriage. I don't believe that they really got together because they love each other. They may care about each other. They may want to do good things for each other. They may have these things happen in Hollywood. They have contracts. They have contractual obligation. Y'all know certain actors are gay. Certain actresses are gay, and they get together and they marry people in Hollywood, and they stay together for X, Y, and Z, and then they get a divorce. But they get married because they're trying to portray like they're normal, but they're really gay. It's a lot of Hollywood couples like that were like that. They probably don't do that these days, but the actors and actresses that started out as being straight, but they was really gay, they not finna come out the closet now. So they're gonna continue to be what they are. Okay. And I know that they pay. Look, you got bad publicity. I got bad publicity. Let's get married. On contract, on paper. And we're going to make this contractual marriage work. A lot of Hollywood marriages are like that. And I believe this is one of those. Okay. Megan, she didn't want a divorce from Devon. Devon came home and said, oh, you got to go. Kicked her to the curb. God only knows why he decided he had to kick her to the curb, but he did. She said she got married to him and she wanted to be married for life. She was celibate for a long while so that she could find her husband. And then when she found him with Devon, she thought that was going to be fair, but he came home and he said, hell no. So she was running off that hurt from that divorce. This Yahoo was over here messing with Becky, getting him some felonies put on his name or misdemeanors or whatever. Quietly, they're going to drop those felonies down to misdemeanors because he's going to have to work in Hollywood and he's going to have to travel. So they're going to somewhere they're going to figure out a way to get rid of any. If he has felonies, they're going to figure out a way to get rid of those. Right? That's how that works. So these two got together, made a contract. We're going to date. We're going to do what we got to do. If the public, if your rehabilitation tour works, if this rehabilitation works with me and you getting married, or with me and you dating, and you get movies, you get appearances, you get all of these things back, you start getting all these things back, we will get, if it's going in the right direction, we'll get married. This is what happened between him and Megan. Because it always felt fake. And I'm not saying he don't like her. I'm not saying any of those. Oh, he don't. But this man has had complaints against him for physical abuse before this young lady. This young man has had complaints of physical abuse before they got married. Okay, so the whole point was, why would you sit up and you marry her when you really like white ladies? Your preference is Becky's. Your preferences are Becky's. But yet and still you married Megan Good. And I get it. Megan Good is fine. She isn't, but she's still a black woman. And you still fresh off of having this case hanging over your head, get involved with Megan Good. And we sat there and we wondered, what the hell is going on? Why the hell she get involved with him after getting her heart broke by her husband? She was heartbroken. So she probably had no intention of falling in love with him or anybody else. She had no intention of getting involved with anybody else after her marriage. Her and Devon broke up because of irreconcilable differences. He came home and he said, I don't want to be married to you anymore. She said she was devastated, heartbroken. She contemplated a lot of things, and why her marriage never lasted was the major thing. How did it end? She said, when I said I wanted to be married forever, I meant forever. But Devon, her husband, came home and told her, I didn't want to be married to you anymore. And she said, I'm Megan Good. How the hell can he come home and say that to me? So her ego was in the dump. Her pride was in the dump. Okay. And Megan's Megan's handlers and his handlers got together and said, hey, y'all both need rehabilitation. Your marriage, your divorce needs rehabilitation, and his assault and battery charges need rehabilitation. Excuse me. So once they decided that they were going to get married, they were going to get together, this is what happened. But the whole point is, I said I missed it. Okay. I was watching the last line. Oh, okay. Yeah. So I was like, how is it that these two got it? She got a divorce from Devon Franklin. Okay. My whole point was he wanted to be married too, but it was something about Megan Good that said, I can't stay married to her. Okay. She's never revealed why they got a divorce. He's never revealed why they got a divorce. It just is what it is. He came home and he said he didn't want to be married to her. That's what she said. Okay. My whole point with Johnathon, the girl said he struck her in the head with an open hand, twisted her arm behind her back, and broke her middle finger by squeezing it. But my whole point is, it has been things that have been in the news and outside the news, and things people have said that he has done these kind of things before, that he has been aggressive to other people before. My whole point is, why hasn't he been caught? Before. Okay. Why hasn't why hasn't anybody came forward? Okay. The whole point is because he has to work with these Hollywood people, and these Hollywood people want to work. The people that he has done these things to, the things that he has done, assaulted, whatever, allegedly, these people were low-level people, or people who were not famous people. They were like makeup artists, back behind the scenes people that he treated terribly like he did. Okay. He's had assaults and controversies before. Okay. He lost. Marvel Cinematic, dropped from the Marvel Cinematic Universe. What does that mean? That means he was under contract with Marvel to star in X, Y, and Z movies, right? He was under contract with Marvel. He lost that contract with Marvel. You know how Marvel say, hey, I want to hire you for 4 movies? He was under contract to do 4 movies or whatever, however movies, but he was dropped from that. Okay. He was, I guess he played Damien, somebody in Korea, I can't remember. But he should know. His legal problem started. It says March 2023. So his legal problems about March 23, 24, 25. So he only been in what? He only been under the law problem for 2 years? It said a preliminary investigation found that the actor and the woman, later identified as Major's ex-girlfriend, Grace Jabari, were involved in a domestic dispute. He was arrested on the scene and held on suspicion of strangulation, assault, and harassment after Jabari told police that she was assaulted. Okay. She sustained minor injuries to her hand. I think one of her fingers was broke. And she was awarded a temporary custody or something, temporary protection order, and Majors was released on his own recognizance. Okay. But here's my thing. This dude can't control himself. Assaults. This dude can't control himself because he's been in trouble before. Okay. He's been in trouble before. I'm not saying the man has done it. I'm saying there are rumors that this man has done these kind of things before. Okay. Why is it that I get it. He's a black man. Don't nobody want to say nothing against him. But he can't walk around and do what he wants to do, physically harming people, and expect people not to say anything. So my whole point is, when are these other people going to come out and say whatever they're going to say? Because this came out in his next movie, his next project is coming out soon. The next project, and this just was released. This assault tape. Okay. So my thing is, why so much hate for Johnathon? Okay. It's not a matter of hate. It's a matter of people coming out with their stories. Okay. People coming out with their stories. And you know what I'm saying. He's not a small man. He's not supposed just regular man. According to him, according to people, he's done other things. So my thing is this, Megan, you have to, I wonder if Megan has ran into any of this character, uh this bad will that he supposedly has had towards being in relationships. Has she run across any of his temperament? Because I'm saying maybe she hasn't, because I don't believe this marriage is real. I believe it's one of the Hollywood marriages. I believe that's what happened. They two agents decided that they was gonna get married, and that's what happened. What's up, Triple X?
I believe what was told was you eat the cake anime. I believe that's what was said. Follow the directions.
Look, this is a crazy story. I mean, you didn't look at the story and say this can't be true. Didn't you look at that story and say y'all got together too quick? When they first got together.
I look at it like this. I think the white girl was lying, and I think somebody put her up to it. Now, as far as Megan is concerned,
wait a minute, hold up.
Go ahead.
Let's go back.
It's your show.
What do you mean? What do you mean? You think somebody put it up to this? We have OJ Duke Jackson got the audio tape of him admitting.
OJ Duke Jackson, who?
You know who I'm saying? O'Shea.
Oh, okay. I'm like, who the hell is that?
I know, right?
Somebody knew her.
Hey, it sounded good.
Yeah. Okay.
O'Shea, he has the audio that.
What was said?
I had it on here.
Oh, you did? I must have missed it.
No, it was at the beginning. Okay, let me see. It was at the beginning. This right here. Let me find it. He said, okay, where's the audio tape? He's in the recording, as reported by Rolling Stone, Majors can be heard acknowledging that he shoved Jabari against the car as well as squeezed her neck with his hands. He said, I'm ashamed. I've never been aggressive with a woman before. I've never aggressed a woman. I aggressed you. It's a 28-minute clip, 28-minute audio that in which he says that says this to the girl, the Jabari girl.
He did? Okay.
He said, yes, all those things are under she said, you strangled me and pushed me against the car, quote unquote. He said, yes, all of those things are under the word aggressed. Yeah.
Okay. Well, I'll say this, if that's what was said, I'll be fair to that. I hope if he indeed done that, and he definitely suffered some public humiliation for that.
Right.
I'm of the notion that no man should put his hand on a woman.
Right.
So, I hope if he has done that, he's learned from this.
I hope so.
Yeah, because he may not get another chance if this happens again. Right. So,
but see, I'm not even going by that. I'm going by the tape that we saw.
I'm saying let's assume that the tape is true and he did do that, right?
So we only got to go by that,
right? If we're going by that, then I hope he's learned his lesson from doing that.
Yeah,
and he learns that's not something that you should be doing.
I wish he would have played it differently. I wish he would have played it. I wish he would have said, I don't know what I wish he would, but I wish he would have said.
Can you play this tape too? What exactly did he agree to now?
No, I'm saying this audio. I'm talking about the audio. I heard it on
yeah, because I don't want to indict this man, and there's been some misunderstanding here neither.
No, what the audio says is what I was just reading. What was on here? Let me see. Right here. The audio says exactly this. I'm in quotes. I've never been aggressive with a woman. All of that. In those quotes is what he said on the audio. Because I listened to it, and that's exactly what he said. This audio, this is the audio right here. It's only 28 seconds. And he says this you know, I aggressed you. He said, yes, all those things are under aggress. Yes, that's never happened to me. Asked if he attacked her for saying something sarcastic. She asked him, and he said, well, it's clearly more than that. And the lady said, sounds inside out of you. And he said, yeah, towards you. That was what was on the tape, right? Okay. That audio, that's the audio right there, the written audio, right?
Okay, so do you think he did it?
I don't know what he did. I know what I saw on that tape.
Okay.
The one where he was running down the street, she was chasing him, blah blah blah.
Yeah, that was crazy. Yeah,
I saw that tape.
Yeah.
What I saw on that tape was him push her to the car and her bump her head by him putting her in the car.
Yeah. Now, that was seen.
Right.
You know.
So I anything else I don't put no stock into. I put stock in this, but then I did hear this tape. I just heard this tape, so I can't not say it's not true. You know what I'm saying? I can't say that. I can say I saw the physical him physically shaking the lady. We did see that. I can't deny that.
Why did she chase him though? Why would you chase a big burly guy down like that? You ever chased a guy like that, HQ?
Hell no, I'm gonna let him run.
Exactly. Exactly.
Right. And so, but see,
wait a minute. Now, if it was Denzel, you
probably
would have chased him though, right?
HQ is different. I'm never gonna chase a man. HQ is different.
Hey, wait. If it was Denzel, you probably would have chased him though, huh?
No, I'd have found another way to get in front of him. I wouldn't have chased him down the street. But this is the relation. Apparently, this is the relationship that they have, right? So we can't say it did or didn't happen, right? But my whole thing is this: if it did happen, bruh, why did you admit at that first when he first went to court? Why didn't he say something different? You know what I'm saying? He could. My understanding is he could have said something different, and he could have avoided going to jail or avoided the charges. If he would have said something different or did something different. I don't know what, but I recall listening to the news and then saying he should have said something else. No, he wasn't acquitted, Terra Matter. He was convicted. What do you mean? He wasn't.
No, he was. Yeah, unfortunately,
he wasn't acquitted.
He got convicted of it because that's when he lost a lot of stuff that was in the work. But Tierra Malley made a good point.
What?
Jonathan Major is big in the more indie film scene. You know,
Terra Matter. Terra Matela. No, he wasn't. Right here it says in December 2023, a jury convicted Majors of misdemeanor assault and harassment.
Yeah.
Yes.
Based on what I've seen, I didn't really agree with that. And to be fair, he was running though. He was getting away from her.
Yeah, but he could, you know what? He could have admitted to something else, and he could have not been convicted under that assault. You see what I'm saying? The assault is what got him burnt up. He could have admitted a different charge, and he wouldn't have got convicted under that assault, and then they couldn't have fired him, took him away from his jobs and stuff.
Yeah, I want to hold on. Let me look something up right quick.
Yeah. But Terry, he got convicted. Of misdemeanor. There wasn't no charges dropped. He got convicted. That's why y'all remember when that Army commercial with Jonathan Majors came out?
Yeah, I remember that.
Commercial. Yeah. Yeah. He was on the cusp of getting paid. You feel me?
Yeah, he was about to get paid big time. After that Creed came.
That stopped all of that. Bro was finna get convicted.
All right, now,
paid.
Hold on now, HQ.
What?
Now, I do see something here, and it says Jonathan Major's charges have been dropped.
Mm-hmm.
As far as like the civil charges.
Civil
charges were dropped.
Yeah, those not criminal, civil. Civil means
on.
civil. Criminal is the ones he got convicted of.
Right. I'm trying to look through these articles so I can make sure. Yeah. Now, again, like I say, based on what I seen, I didn't really agree with the verdict, but it is what it is.
This is commercial.
Yeah, I remember this.
I said, bro he was on the cusp of getting paid. You feel me?
Here's a personal question for you. When you look into your future, do you see a life full of obstacles or possibilities? Back in 1775, the 13 colonies combined their outmatched forces into a unified army, beginning to fight for our nation's independence. And that was the first obstacle. The army made history by overcoming the insurmountable. But history is never over. The obstacles kept coming.
Do you know how freaking rare it was? I ain't seen no actor be in no kind of commercial like that.
Yeah.
Except him.
One after the other.
And a black, maybe it was some white ones, I don't know, but I ain't seen no black ones in no commercials like
that. The other.
Yeah.
And the army made history again and again, pushing back from the brink of disaster and grasping victory from hopeless odds, getting bigger, smarter, and stronger. Army football wins the championship again. The army transformed the lives of the millions within its ranks and the character of its country. If you see obstacles ahead of you, take a closer look at this force that's been overcoming them for almost 250 years. Where you can draw strength from those beside you and make your history.
I ain't never seen no commercial with no brother.
He was on his way, so HQ, I mean, look, HQ, get a brothers a break.
No, I'm behind bros all the way. I'm behind bros all the way. I ain't gonna be hating on him at all. I'm just scared for him.
Yeah.
I'm scared for him. Bro, you need to pull whatever demons that you got back.
Yeah. I mean, Megan's a beautiful girl. I know she's getting up there in age.
Right.
And I'm not going to act.
Still a beautiful woman.
Right. No doubt.
Ain't going to hold you.
And I know Black America, she would be a strong force.
What's wrong with bruh? I don't understand what's
that
wrong.
Simply put, Black America is out of his mind.
I don't know what's wrong with you, bro.
Yeah, even when I said that earlier, Jay was looking like, what the fuck you talking about? Sade at 4.
It's like, are you serious right now, bro? Come on now. Everybody named Mama can look at her and say, man, come on.
Yeah. Hey, Tara Matela, you made a good point. The Rock has an adverse from the military recruitment. He do. But the difference with The Rock is HQ said a black man. Jonathan Majors is black. I know. Hold on. Rock, I would consider The Rock a black man. His dad was a black man and his mom was Samoan. But The Rock really don't identify as a black man, though.
I know, right?
And see, that's the thing. And since he doesn't identify as a black man, he has a level of privilege that other blacks in that sector is not gonna have.
Wait a minute. Inside the Army's failed $11 million deal with The Rock. Wait a minute. Did they pay him $11 million to do that video?
Yeah, I don't know exactly what happened.
How much? Okay, did the Army pay The Rock? Dwayne The Rock secured $11 million marketing deal with the Army. Now they're saying he hasn't fulfilled his end of the contract.
Oh.
Whoa. What? The Pentagon's $11 million marketing deal with pro wrestler and actor Dwayne Johnson likely didn't cause a single person to enlist in the Army, according to internal documents. The Army estimates that it actually lost 38 enlistments by not using its time and money on other recruiting tactics. Ooh, shit. Okay. Who told y'all to pay him $11 million?
Right.
Y'all could have asked him, will you do this for $1 million? Will you do it for $1 million? You should have asked him for a little lesser amount and seen if he would have did it for free.
Yeah.
Wait a minute, hold on. Let's see how much they paid Johnson. Let's see how much they paid Jonathan Majors. Jonathan.
Would you go out on a date with him, HQ?
Oh, fuck yeah.
Oh, okay.
Jonathan Majors.
Going out with Jonathan Majors. As long as he don't get rough with you, huh?
As long as you don't get rough. Hey, for Army video. Let's see. For Army video. He should have got. Oh, okay. Whoa. He got paid $11 million too. Oh, wow. You hear me, Lex Triple?
Okay. What are we looking at? It says
he got paid $11 million too.
Okay. Yeah.
They both got paid 11. Okay. Well, I mean, I guess that must be the going rate for whatever.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. But they canceled all of his following his arrest.
Right.
I mean, but I don't think they have. I haven't seen the Rock's one. I had to look at his. But still, $11 million is a lot of damn money. That's a lot of damn money. Okay. They tied the knot. Come, what day was this? March 19, 2025.
Yeah.
Okay. Creed Star 3. He's only 35.
Yeah.
And she's 43.
Right.
Oh, wow. Okay. So let's hope. But then again, well, you know what? I don't know. I can't say. I would find it difficult to marry him simply because he was convicted of assault. I would find it difficult.
Oh, please. So hold on. Are you serious?
Yeah, of course.
That ain't never stopped no woman before.
It would stop me because it would definitely stop me.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
HQ, you done probably put some hands and feet on some dudes.
I promised myself I would never hit another human being, and I never have. I promised myself that when I was 16, I would never do that. See, look, he first got charged with assault. When was that? In January of 2023?
Mm-hmm.
January 2023. They started dating in late April, early May 2023. Okay. So my whole thing is you didn't have enough time. She had just gotten separated from Devon Franklin. Her divorce was freshly done.
Yeah.
Because her marriage lasted till 2022, and she got with Jonathan Majors in 2023, which tells me she was still getting the divorce.
Right. But see, I got something to say, but I'm gonna let you finish up. You got it.
No, go ahead. Okay.
Yeah, the thing with that is you gotta look at it. They had to cash they had to cash Megan out. Megan still didn't have no kids, but she was older. They had to cash her out. You know, this was the best dude and best deal she simply was gonna get. She had been around a long time in the industry. Mm-hmm. She hadn't really got swooped up by anybody else, and then she got with Devon. That was a good pick. He had a little bit of traction, notoriety, or whatever. Mm-hmm. Very religious man, right. And she went that route. That kind of didn't work. So when she got out of that, she didn't have no kids, but she was older. So they had to cash her out now. Like 5 years from now, her value wouldn't be what it is. Mm-hmm. She'd be 45, fine or not, you know? Mm-hmm. So she still ain't had no kid or whatever. So I'm sure she probably still want to try that, even though it's real late. So
she said she just said in that interview with Shay that she wants to have kids.
See, exactly. Hey, HQ, I'm not new to this. I'm true to this. So yeah, like I so they had to cash her out, you know. Right. So he came up, he was going through what he was going through. He was in battle. So when in battle, I don't want to say falling because the guy's career ain't over, you know.
Right.
But an in battle, vulnerable guy. He's no longer at his.
Oh, I got the tape. I got the tape. Hold on.
Okay.
Listen. Can you hear him? Can you hear that?
I don't hear nothing.
Oh, hold on. Hold on. How do I say? Okay, hold on. Hold on. Wait a minute, hold on. What the hell am I listening to? Okay, hold on. Here it is. Hold on. Somewhere. It's in here somewhere. What the hell am I listening to? Oh man, hold on. Oh, here it is. Here it is. Here it is. Here we go. Hold on.
I never wrestled with a woman before.
You hear now?
Yeah, I hear it now, baby.
I just like
He strangled me and pushed me against the car.
all those things are under addressed.
Yeah.
You know, like that's never happened to me. So I
Because I said something sarcastically, if in your eyes.
clearly it's more than that.
Yeah.
Clearly that
Something inside of you.
yeah, towards you.
Everything that was written on that everything that I said that was on that audio or the written word from Rolling Stone. That's what yeah. But
Okay.
They got the audio. And
Okay.
he
Well,
did that.
I'm gonna say this. Whether it's true or not, you know, I hope he's learned from this situation because what has happened has happened. You know, he's had to go through what he's had to go through.
Yeah.
You know, whatever. And hey, you know, you learn how you need to interact with women. You know, hey, I'm too smooth for something like that. You know, I'm way too smooth for something like that. But
I'm hoping that he can get some of these contracts and things back.
Yeah, I hope he get some stuff back and he can get on with his career. But yeah, like with the Megan thing, like I said, you know, she got him at the right time. You know, he hadn't went into what he went into, and this was the best she was gonna get. She was older, you know, because she older than him. I want to say she like 5 years older than him. You know,
no, she's 43. She's 43, and he's only
35.
35. So
yeah, she 8 years older than him.
Right.
So beautiful girl, but yeah. So you know, like I said, and when they got together, it was a couple years ago. She was 41, and he was 33. So they had to cash her out, you know, because they was like, "Hey, baby, this is the end of the road. If you don't take this, this is the quote the great Jason Black. This is the last train leaving." So
he said, let's see, hold on. Let me pull this one up.
Done by Growing Brilliance.
Hold on.
The Diamond of
You said what, Lex?
I said, all right. Pull it together, big guy.
Hey, look. Hold on. Let's finish. It ain't that long. So like he is a simp or I don't know. Let me stop. Like, I don't know. Okay. It was always a plan.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know why that shit is so fake to me.
Because, well, go ahead.
I just can't. It's like it's fake to me. Like he's always, like he's so above it all. Even though
well,
you know,
he doesn't have that type of charismatic, smooth personality. You know, I know he's got the aesthetics for a lot of the women, but yeah, his personality is kind of offbeat a little bit. So
I mean,
I could detect.
But answer me this. Why is it that behind the scenes you run into people saying over and over again that he's done these kind of things before?
Done what type of things, baby?
Been assaulting. See, I'm one of the
Who said this? Who said this?
I mean, on the gossip block. Listen to this. I'm one of those people that I like to read the backstories of stuff. You know, what's the backstory? I like to read. Have you ever heard of blind items?
No, not really. Go ahead.
These blind items, they come out of they're about famous people. The blind items, they're about famous people.
Yeah.
And then they will give you a hint of what it is, hint of it. They will tell you the story, and then you have to guess who the actor or singer or whoever it was.
Yeah.
Like, for example, number 2 says, a permanent A-list actor will be a presenter at the award show this weekend. Will he bring his wife, who is living with another man, or will he bring the woman he essentially lives with instead? These are they're called blind items. So I am a fan of looking these kind of things up. This is a blind item. And so the person it says is maybe Will and Jada Smith.
Okay.
Will is presently going to the Grammys. He's planning his comeback in 2025. Okay.
Yeah, I see he just dropped that rap album.
Mm-hmm. And then okay, so it's called blind item. That's one. When you go in the search bar, you type in blind items, crazy days and crazy nights, A-list actress who always causes drama on the set is desperate to join the club. So when I want to hear gossip about the stars and find out what they doing behind the scenes and try to figure this stuff out, I go to these little rag sheets from Hollywood.
Oh, okay.
Blind items that actually came true. These are blind items that actually came true. Okay. Timothy dating Kylie. You know, I go on Lady Gaga. So you go to these famous blind, and then you go to blind items. Blind items is these are news story, gossip columns. They basically gossip columns about the rich and the famous. So if you go there, it'll tell you photo blind item, blind item. Take a look at this adorable teenager, blah blah blah, drunk and junk housewife.
Yeah.
And they'll explain who it might is. You probably know by now that this real housewife does not refer to a woman who is married and stays home to take care of her husband. They don't tell you the name, but they tell you the story behind this blind item. She has to pay to stay. Photo blind item. So, so I go to these kind of rag sheets in order to get the gossip of the stars. Blind items, crazy days and nights, AGC main page. You go there if you want to hear about blind stuff. So Johnathon Majors has been in these blind things, and people have put into these blind things stuff about Johnathon Majors behind the scenes. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They didn't say his name, but they said the actor that starred in Creed 3, blah, 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 has been known to put his hands on women, da, 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 right? And then it's up to you as the reader to understand who they're talking about or figure out who they're talking about, right?
Okay.
So you go. So these are the kind of these are gossip magazines behind the scenes where people actually in Hollywood tell the truth about actors and actresses, singers, and all of them. And then you have to figure out who they're talking about, because normally they don't tell you because they could be sued. Sometimes these things become revealed. Sometimes these things are revealed because it happens in the news, and then we all know what happened, and then they'll reveal on here, oh, did you see what happened in the news? This was about the people that happened in the news. You see what I'm saying? So I go here when I want to hear about the latest gossip and hear about some items that be in the news. Did this come true? Did this come true? Oh, okay. What is this? Let me figure out who this is. Oh, this happened. This is finna happen. That kind of thing.
Yeah.
I go to these websites, and these websites give you the gossip about Hollywood. And this is
Okay.
how the rag sheets, the ones that be online, all them gossip they come here and they look at stuff that's been revealed. See, blind items revealed. What happened to blind item? Blind items about Henry Cavill. And so you type in blind items about Jonathan Majors or blind items about Will Smith. And then you'll find all of the things that have been
Any blind items from Black America?
Black America. No, but these are all Hollywood gossip things. So on those gossip things, Jonathan Majors is in some of these blind items. You see what I'm saying? So you go through and it's years of blind since I think I was a teenager. Okay. So you just type it in. What are the famous blind items that you believe in? That you believe the craziest blind items that I've heard. Nick Cannon is gay and uses the hundreds of baby mamas and children as cover up for this. These are the craziest blind items they've read about celebrities, right? Which is really wild right here. So when I was reading about this Jonathan Majors and Megan Good getting married, I was like, I don't believe it. But apparently they got married. Apparently they actually wanted to do it. So let's see how long this marriage lasts. Are they gonna have kids? Because she can't be falling. She can't be. See, here's the thing. Why didn't you get married? Why didn't you get pregnant now, Megan? Why didn't you get pregnant now while you was dating this man? That way you knew you were going to have a baby. Waiting for the contract to be signed before she gets pregnant. Okay, so let's see if she gets pregnant and has a baby within the next 2 years.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I respect her for doing it the right way. Get married and stuff. But yeah, time is really of the essence. I mean, I don't know. Like I said, I can't speak for her. Like, I don't really, of course, she's very attractive, but like, I really don't know like her personality and, or whatever. It takes one heck of a woman for a guy to be the younger, and it's that big of an age gap, and she to hold the interest and all that. Take a hell of a woman to do that, so it's possible.
Yeah, she said for a fact. She can't wait to have kids. She said. So I'm assuming in that interview with Shay, on Club Shay.
Yeah.
She said, I can't wait to have kids. And I was like, oh, okay, really? Oh, okay.
I took two things that I love.
She want to have a baby. She wants to have that child immediately, okay? This is the way she presented it. She said,
dancing.
I want to have a kid soon. So I'm like, okay, you do your thing, girl. But that means time is not on your side.
No, it's not.
Because what
is, and I made them into a successful business.
Because I mean, high risk.
Hi, I'm Ronnie.
What, 35?
You an Obama effect with Cat.
Yeah, 35 is when it's high. 35.
Yeah, and she like 43.
Hey, look.
Yeah.
Look. 42. They can have them as high as they can, and you can be as old as you can want to, but you got to know that your eggs are. Hey, she could have stored her eggs. We don't know.
Yeah, maybe she got them froze.
Yeah,
we do have to remember she do got money, so she may have froze her eggs.
I hope she wasn't arrogant enough. I hope she wasn't arrogant enough to believe that she can have them at any time, because that's not how that works.
You got that right.
You got to be on top of whatever you got to be on top of. You can't be on it in 5 minutes. Y'all hit the like button. Y'all in here ain't hit the like button. For real, it's 7 likes, 9 of y'all. Come on. Somebody, y'all hit the like button. So, I mean, I don't think she's infertile. I think she's just waiting for this. She got married. This is her second marriage. I hope her first marriage was okay and fine. She said she came home and he said he didn't want to be married to her, which had to be a gut punch to a beautiful woman like her. Had to be a gut punch to a beautiful woman like her. Had to be, right?
Oh yeah.
It had to be a gut
They
punch.
ain't used to hearing no. They deal out the nose. Not
Shit, they don't give Megan Good no damn no. Men don't tell her no. Sure don't.
Yep, she tells them no. That's how that works.
And yes, and I'm like, how the hell that man come home and say, I don't want to be married to you no more? Wow.
Oh no, see that I got questions about that.
She said that's what he said. He came home and he told her, Vamoose. What questions you got?
Why would he want to get divorced? That would be my question.
She said it and he said it. They both said it. She said it on this show, right? She said it on this show right here. He came home and said he did not want that it was over. She said, I got married because I wanted to stay married forever, ever, ever, ever. She said, I've been religious. She has been religious since she's been 14. I got married and I wanted to stay married forever and ever. She said, I was mad as hell when he came home and said he didn't want to be married to me anymore. I was angry with him. For a long time, I was angry with him. That's what she said on this interview right here.
Yeah. It's all the man's fault. I get it, HQ.
I didn't say it was the man's fault. I mean, she said it wasn't nobody's fault. She said it wasn't a fault. She just said that he didn't want to be married to me. But see,
you know what, HQ? It omits what had happened before then, though. We don't know. See, that's the thing. He may have come home and said that, but I'm sure something built up to that. Like if me and you kicking it and we got a good thing going.
That's what she said.
Just don't come home and be like, yeah, I'm out of here, baby.
She said she thought everything was fine. He was the one who came home and said it wasn't fine. That's what she said. He came home and said he wasn't fine.
Yeah, You know,
so
again, no
told me
no one really know except for them.
Right.
Two.
She said, I'm not gonna reveal why we're not together. What happened? She said, but I was angry with him for a long, long time after that.
No, I get that. And you know, like I said, my question would be, you know, what that was. I'm just put it like this, HQ. I know tons of guys, right?
Mm-hmm.
No guy I know has ever been in a relationship or marriage and it's been rocking and rolling good, and they just can't, not even if they done dirt. And a lot of these guys have done dirt, but they have never come home and told a girl like, hey, I'm out of here. Just out of the blue.
Absolutely. I believe that. I believe.
Yeah.
I believe he didn't tell her.
I wonder.
I believe he didn't tell her that he was unhappy.
Yeah. I wonder what exactly happened, Megan.
Right. What she said she couldn't done anything differently. She doesn't believe that she could have done anything differently. From what she said, from in the news previously before, it was said that he came home and told her that he didn't want to be married again. That's what she said. So I'm going by her word and I'm going by the news reports. So somewhere along the line, she failed him.
Hey, HQ, have we ever heard a woman in any video in any history of the world say, you know what? I was horrible. You know what? I take that back. Ebony K. Williams did come out and say in her first marriage, she was a shitty wife. Right. She said that. Yeah, but that's super rare. That's almost non-existent to hear a woman say that.
Oh shit! In a minute, I'm pretty sure she didn't say it. I'm not saying she doesn't admit it in her head. I'm saying she's not going to tell us on TV.
Exactly.
So he said she just said he came home and said he didn't want to be married to me. That's what she said. So that tells me it's something that automatically you can read is something that she did that made him say, hell no. This is one of the most beautiful black women on the planet. Stop it.
Right.
So we know if he came home and said, I don't want to be married to you, she obviously had to have done something.
Yeah, some dirt was done.
Right.
And
so I said, no, and she did say there was no cheating, no abuse, no nothing. She said no abuse, no nothing. She said that.
Yeah, lie. And the truth ain't in her.
She said it was no cheating, abuse, or nothing.
I gotta quote the great Mr. Wilson.
But then again, you have to watch out. Those religious people told him, "Why you married to that woman?" On camera. And that could have played a role in why he didn't want to be married to her no more. Right around.
Well, I don't think that was the reason though.
I believe it was something. I believe it was something like that.
Because he was already with her. They was in the covenant of marriage at that point.
I believe it was Hollywood. I think it was Hollywood helped change his mind. He heard something. He heard something. He was I believe somebody got into his mind and says, I believe somebody said something to him and said, "I had your wife hanging upside down with my dick in her mouth." Something crazy like that.
Yeah.
And he was like, "Oh, I can't do this with her."
So you saying maybe she had a roaring 20s, huh?
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
I believe it was something like that. He was hearing these stories, he was hearing these things, and then they got in his feelings. Got him into the what it was. Because I don't believe she cheated on him. She's a very religious person. I don't believe she did that. Because she's always talked about her faith. She's always said she was a religious person. And she's always been religious, she said. And if she has religious faith, if she has a religious faith and she's religious, she's not going to be doing half the things people say she's doing.
Yeah, now they make a good point in the chat. You gotta remember, before he got with Divine, like she was out there having fun because, like, if you look at that movie Waist Deep that she did with Tyrese, like she wasn't playing no games. Sexy girl.
If it's not infidelity, they'll fight. She said it wasn't. It had nothing to do with him cheating or her cheating, and no abuse on him or her part. So, if then that tells me it was something to do with. And she says, "I'm looking forward to having children." So, what other things could it be other than her past? If he came home and said he didn't want to be there,
I mean, I don't know. You tell me, HQ. You know.
I'm saying that's what I think happened. I'm saying that's what I think happened. I think he got information after he was married to her, and it just played on his mind.
Maybe he heard some things he didn't like. Since he a pastor, I don't think any of the street guys or the actors really stepped to him on that tip because he's a pastor. He's not really in the game like that.
I think he over time it just her behavior maybe he felt like she wasn't wife material.
Yeah, maybe some women just ain't.
Maybe some women
every woman can't be Kayanka. It's just how it goes.
Every woman can't be, they can't be exactly how you want to be. Maybe she just wasn't his type. Maybe he was looking for. See, he got a type. You see the woman he with now? Huh?
Yeah, she fine.
Brother.
Right.
Brother, what's going on?
Yeah, she fine.
Look. He engaged. He engaged with some woman now. Here she go, right?
She cold.
Yeah.
He got a Latina now. Marita.
She's black, right?
Her name is Maria Castillo, so she's probably half Latina or something, maybe. She looks like she's probably mixed, maybe.
Okay, maybe she got a little bit of. Okay, let's look.
Yeah, she do look black, but the name and the look, she looks kind of unambiguous.
Yeah.
So yeah, I would say
she kind of mixed, and maybe because he engaged, she ran off and married Johnathon.
Probably so.
So maybe that's why she ran off and married this dude. Married Jonathan. Okay, but we don't know. I think something is funny. I think something wrong with this man. I don't know what, but I think something's wrong with him. I don't know. I can't put my finger on it, right? You can't put your finger on it, but I think it's something else. We'll see. We'll see if this man stays married to this woman. Because if this man gets out of this, well, I mean, he had staying power 10 years, but I still think something is going on with him.
Oh, something going on with the mail. I never thought you'd say that, HQ.
Something going on with something. I just came with my finger on it. Nobody, if the way she describes it, he came home and said, I don't want to be married to you anymore. Why would he do that if that's the case? She's saying she didn't do anything wrong. He already had to have known about her past. If she had a past, if she was doing anything weird, you know what I'm saying? So what's going on? I don't know. Too much wild stuff going on for it to just be him coming home and saying that. It's just weird. He just seems like a weird man to me. I can't get past it. Just maybe she gay, and every man she get involved with knows she gay and trying to cover up for her. I don't know. There's something weird. She's just too beautiful of a woman. She ain't had no baby, ain't got pregnant. Somebody come home and tell you they don't want to be married to you no more. You ain't no good person. You see what I'm saying? I don't get it. Maybe she's trash. Maybe she's really, really trash behind the scenes, and she's trying to make it seem as though she's not. I don't know. But maybe he half gay, and he just trying to hide being.
Oh, HQ.
What? Not
you crashing out on the brother now. Wow.
It could be any one of them things. Wow. We never know.
Wow.
We never know.
HQ.
What?
That's quite a statement to say.
Give me your final thoughts, sir. I just wanted to be on here for an hour, talk about.
Okay, we'll get out of here. Hey, I just think we got to get Jonathan Majors the benefit of the doubt, and we'll see what happens with it.
Yeah, let's watch these two stories because it's just weird. I believe that Megan and him got married. It's a contract. Maybe that's it. I don't know. She had to marry Jonathan before this guy got married so he wouldn't steal the thunder. I don't know. They just all weird. But then Hollywood is weird. We know Hollywood is weird. We know. Oh, I meant to tell y'all. Remember those sites that I just showed y'all? If you like gossip and you like to hear about gossip stuff and you like to guess and make guesses at this person or make guesses at what's going on in Hollywood and this, that, and third, those websites that I gave you, the blind item, you just type in blind items and you'll get all the websites and you just read through that. And that stuff be hilarious. It'd be behind the scenes. This celebrity slapped this celebrity. And this celebrity slept with this celebrity, and this celebrity is married to this celebrity, and you never would have known that this celebrity slept with this celebrity. It'd be stuff like that in there. It'd just be real.
I got you.
And then it's got a black one too. It's got a black blind item too. I forgot the name of it, but it got a bunch of black stars and basketball players and all them in there too. And you got to figure out who they talking about there too. So.
All right, baby. I got to get ready to make a quick move.
Okay. So do I. I gotta run to the gas station.
Yeah. I got to make a quick move myself. Appreciate you having me up. I'll talk to you soon.
Thank you, sir. All right. Thank you guys just for my late night streaming, my late night rambling and all that kind of shit. We'll be back at it tomorrow. Thank y'all for showing up. Okay. But I wonder why he chose it. Yeah, that's my whole thing too. It's something weird about that man. Tahilism. It's something weird about that man. I just can't put my finger on it. Just something. I don't know. Like he fake, half gay, weird. He came home, told her he was half gay or something crazy like that. I don't know, but it's something. We're going to figure it out. Thank y'all for showing up. Thank y'all for showing up.